This video, y'all, was something I was just thinking about, something that I realized as I was resting, the narcissist in you. Some of y'all gonna get very, very triggered by this video, and you very well should. Okay, disturbing truths. Now, what a lot of people don't realize about being with the narcissist, there was never going to be a future with the narcissist. The reason why is because you never had a relationship with them. You never had any kind of relationship with them because they never really saw you as a person. And that's something to come to understand. You were basically like property purchase goods. In order to have a relationship with somebody, they would have to have been a person. You was not a person, and that's something that you have to come to realize, okay? You weren't. Why do you think if you ever try to remember some things about you and the narcissist that seemed like you was a person to them, you have to go all the way back to the beginning of the relationship just to find a little bit of evidence to say you was almost or seeming like a person to them. The narcissist was no different than your slave master. That's something that you have to realize. Or they were somebody working for a slave master and you was their property. It doesn't matter whether you're black or white or they black and white. The narcissist never saw you as a person, which is why your feelings, emotions was never valid, which is why your ideas didn't matter, which is why your complaints were completely unheard and dismissed and laughed at and mocked, which is why your interest was never their interest. They never really cared to support your interest, which is why they was able to treat you any kind of way with no real remorse. Their apology was fake. It was empty, and they had no empathy or compassion for anything they put you through. You can sense it, you can feel it, you can see that they really did not have any compassion. You were not a person. And once you realize that, you will start to accept that you never had a relationship with them. If you try to think back at the beginning, the first few years of your relationship with the narcissist, you will notice that most of the time they were there but not there. You could sense that their energy and spirit really wasn't for you. Their body was there, but they was not there most of the time. They was only there when they was receiving from you. Whether it was you begging for them, you chasing them, you giving them attention, you doing something for them. That is when they were there. But they were only there to assure that they get what they want. But they were not there because they thought you was a person. That's not why they were there. Okay? If you go looking back over your life with the narcissist, whether it was your mom, your dad, your friend, your boo, or somewhere in between, that you called one of those things. You called one of those things because they didn't call themselves any of them. You called them your man. They didn't claim that. When they said it, that's not what they thought. You said you my mom, that's not what they thought. It's not. With this being said, if you go and you think about the past with the narcissist, you will realize that you were alone with them 90% of the time you were. If they did engage with you, you were doing all the work. You were doing all the emotional work, the healthy emotional work, the healthy mental work. You was doing it all. Okay? To throw you off the scent, they would give you a little gift here or there, a little bit of love bombing to throw you off the scent to confuse you. So you will start to think that maybe you really are a person to them when you're not. Love bombing is not necessarily mean to hook you back. It's to throw you off the scent to make you doubt what you are sensing about them. That they don't see you as a person. They don't. Why do you think narcissists can do anything to you? They can beat you up, rob you, steal from you, do whatever, ever, anything to you, because you are nobody. You are just a resource to them. And that means you had an expiration date from the start. Your value to them, as far as the resource that you are, it was declining much faster. Your value was declining to them much faster. The more they saw results from you being a resource, the faster your value was declining in their eyes, where you was just going to become a car parked in the garage for the next 20 years until they don't have another car. That's it, y'all. I think back sometimes when I hung out with narcissists, and there was that brief moment in which they tried to make me think I was a person, but the rest of the time spent with them was all about them. The next 3 hours or 4 hours was me catering to them. I got a little bit of 5 minutes, or a little crumb, and they got a whole big cake from me. And you don't notice. This is why you don't notice this. Because the narcissist gives you a crumb when you are vulnerable. They give you a crumb when they see that you are going through some things in your life, or when you are trying to get through some personal issues. They know that crumb will taste more than what it's worth. They know that. They will give you a crumb when you are very, 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 very lonely. You're too lonely. You can't take it anymore. They will give you a crumb when you are struggling with your diet. They will give you a crumb when you are going through something at work, or all hell breaking loose in your life. They'll come with that crumb. Don't y'all ever notice the narcissist never, ever, ever, ever cater to you when things are going right for you? Y'all ain't never noticed that? You get the car you want, you get the job you want, everything start falling into place, and they start falling out of line. Your life starts falling into place, and the narcissists fall more and more out of line. Because their crumbs was only meant to hook you while you were at your most vulnerable point. They see no point in giving you a crumb when you are tremendously happy. They know it's not going to be as powerful. The spell worker of that crumb is not going to be that strong. Okay? They know that. This is why, no matter if you are dating or not, you must always have do the best you can with keeping your life as best as you can keep it, as well as you can keep it. You never know when you're going to land on that narcissist, that big old hump in the road, that big gap that breaks the shocks on your car. You never know when you're going to come across one of them narcissists. So you need to make sure that before you go out here and date, that a lot of your life is in order. Especially the way you feel about yourself. especially your self-esteem, especially your mindset about life. Because the narcissist will come in and love bomb you, give you that crumb right when you are like, life sucks, life stinks, life sucks. And then they give you that little crumb to make you think that maybe you're wrong, life don't suck. And then you bet all your faith is put into their crumb. And then so when they pull that crumb back, all hope seems lost to you. Like you lose all hope. See, their goal is to be in control of your hopium energy, the control of your faith levels in yourself and in the world. That way they can assure their power over you. But they don't ever want you to want to be your own person. That no narcissist wants you to do that. They don't want you to be your own person. They have a mental checklist you don't even know about, where it's like you have to be this way, you have to do that, you have to do this, you have to be that, you have to have this career, you have to make that much money, you have to have this body weight, you have to look like this, you have to act like this. They have a mental profile checklist for you, and the more they don't check on that list, the worse they get. The more they abuse you as a non-person. They treat you like they bought you. Like they went to an auction and they bought you. And the sooner you realize that, the sooner you'll be like, hell to the no. The very first thing you have got to start doing, if you have any narcissists in your life, is to not let them pay for anything for you. Let it be an even split. If you notice, they will often decline. They will often say, no, this is a gift. Say, no, I want to do something. Say it out there. I'll clean your room for this gift. They hate that. They hate that because then they have no power over you, over your emotions. They don't. If they do you wrong, it's not going to affect you that much because they can't say, well, I did this for you, so why are you reacting this way? They can't say that because you did something for them too. You have to look at the narcissist. Once you realize someone is a narcissist, you have to look at them as a business deal, because that's what you were. That's what you were. Love is not in their playbook. Just gambling with products. You are what they're gambling with. You are no different than a casino machine. They put one little coin in there and they want to see how much they're going to get for that coin. You are nothing but a casino machine. And you can keep score all you want and think you're going to be able to tell them and they're going to deliver too, but they're not going to. They're going to say you're the narcissist because you expect them to come through like you came through. So you're never going to win with keeping score, even if you did. Even if you did. Even if you can prove that all they did give you crumb and you kept giving a whole cake. They're always going to say that they're going to say that all you care about is what you can get. All you care about you. They're going to reverse it on you. They're going to project. So there's no need to do that. Just accept that you was a casino machine. You was a casino machine that they purchased, they put in their home, they put quarters in sometime and gamble with or whatever. And once they saw that they could not shake you up and get as much out of you for their little crumb, you was going to be less than a non-person. You were going to be nothing but something at the junkyard. That's it. that nobody can use. No one can use as a replacement part for their car. That is when they will try to tear you down to nothing but a piece of trash at the junkyard. And this is, I said trigger warning, y'all. I said trigger warning. So don't say, Miss V, why are you telling me this to my face? Y'all saw the trigger warning in the title of this video. I got extremely triggered when I realized that I was nothing but a casino machine to at least 4 people who was narcissists. And understand, it ain't always money. Lots of money they're trying to get out of you for their little penny. No. Sometimes it's just a bunch of ego stroking. They put a little quarter in you, and you got to cater to their ego for the next 2 weeks. You got to chase, beg, cry, get down on your knees. You got to go after that energy until you can't no more, until you got burnout. Stop trying to talk to these people like they see you like a person. Stop saying you hurt my feelings. They don't care because you're nobody. And that's it, y'all. That's it. They do not walk away thinking about how wrong they were about how they did you. They will do you wrong and sleep like a baby. Yeah. The difference between them and a sociopath is that the sociopath, they don't fake emotions. They'll be numb the whole time. The narcissist will fake emotions. They will fake. They are like the Doctor Strange of hell. You know Doctor Strange? They are the Doctor Strange of the devil. And they do put time spells on you. They do. If you ever pay attention, you'll notice that the cycles are all the same. You'll notice that it's just the same cycle with them. You can predict it. After a while, you'll be able to predict it. How could somebody see you as a person when they're doing the same manipulative cycle over and over again? They don't see you as a person. How many times have you said, why does this narcissist keep changing up all day long? All day long. Hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. They're not going hot, cold, hot, cold. They're actually always cold. That's the thing to understand. That hotness does not exist. It's fake. They are always cold for you. Always. That hotness is hot for themselves, okay? They are getting hot so they can sit around feeling hot for themselves. At some point, they will choose to please themselves rather than even think of getting you to please them. At some point, you will be no more than a thing at the museum to them that they got in a cage with under lock and key, some old antique. That's all you will be. Antique collecting dust. That's all you will be. Ancient history that they keep locked up. At some point, not even your booty, even if they don't have fuel, your booty won't be enough. A lot of people say, well, the narcissist will at least use me for my booty, even though I'm not a person. I'm going to be a prostitute to them still. No, at some point, your booty won't even be good enough, even if they don't have any fuel. Even if they don't have any fuel. Because you were only there to help them get their own confidence in themselves. They use you to get their self-esteem back, to get them to think they are greater than they thought they was. That's the only reason why they kept you around. Why do you think they always choose you when they're at the lowest points in their life? They choose you when they're at the lowest points in their life. You were only used as a casino therapist, something that would boost their own feelings about themselves. And once you have done it so many times, you no longer work for that anymore. You no longer got that type of power that they need. So, regardless if they get new fuel, you become some broken down vehicle that they have forgotten and left parked in their garage. That is what you're going to be. Somebody said, "Can I rap?" Why you want to know if I can rap? I don't know what rap song. Maybe I will rap if you got a good rap song. But anyway, as I was saying, and why are you asking me if I rap? What? Because rapping is kind of masculine. Why didn't you ask me if I could cook or make perfume? Why is everybody always asking black women, can we rap? Why? Why? Can I do hair? Ask me that. Can I do makeup? Ask me those questions. Okay, you want to know if somebody can rap? Go ask. Go ask. Because that's funny because I never hear white women ask. No one asks a white woman, can she rap? They say, can you dance? Can you cook? Can you ask black women the same questions? Whew, child. To be continued. Okay? To be continued. You are not a person to the narcissist. Stop trying to make yourself one. Stop trying to get them to see that that you have a body, you have a mind, and that you have a heart. They don't care. They only keep track of how they're benefiting from you. They don't care about anything else. Actually, a lot of them don't even care if you sleep with other people. As long as they don't find out about it, they don't care. Once they didn't put like a year into you, they don't care. You can sleep with everybody all over the world. They will not care. They'll make you think they care because they want you to think that they love you. But they don't. They don't care. Because they don't have no problem with getting their needs met out here. You're nobody to them. They don't care. So they don't care if you sleep with anybody else. They just want you to think that. The narcissist will say they care. They want you to feel hurt. They want you to feel hurt that you slept with somebody after they slept with somebody. It's all them trying to do is to bring you down emotionally, even though they got what they deserve. But really, they don't care. They don't go to bed stressing about that you slept with somebody after they did. They're not thinking about that, y'all. They're not. They're not even that bothered by people flirting with you. They don't even care. They just don't want it to be public. They don't want other people to see it. They only care if other people see it. That's it. If they're in the middle of getting stuff out of you, if they're in the middle of getting things from you, that's when they'll get irritated that that somebody else is entertaining you. That's when. But when they don't want nothing from you, they don't give a damn who entertain you. They like, there's nothing I want for you. I don't want no booty. I don't want no money. I don't want nothing. Go ahead. You can get entertained by whoever out here. All they care about is their money and their whatever they're getting from you not being, there's no threat of losing it. That's all they care about. Which is why they will never they don't want you to remarry. That's why they don't want you to get into a serious relationship with anyone else. Because then it'll be a threat on their ability to use you. But if you say, I'm just going to kick it with somebody else, they're like, I don't give a damn. They don't. This was just on my mind, y'all. Even when I was thinking about people like old friends and family members, like they never saw me as a person. Like, they could really care less if I was crying, if I was sad. They could care less. My tears never ever affected them. I could feel it energetically that it didn't. I could see that it didn't. I have cried in front of the narcissist about their insults, about their lies and betrayals, and they really was not affected. All they said was, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I didn't see no devastation about themselves. They was not mad at themselves. They did not get angry at themselves about what they did to me. They went right about their day, having a good time, having fun, doing fun things like they never did me wrong. Some of y'all don't realize when y'all have those fights with the narcissist and you tell them how you feel and they leave, they like, woo, I'm tired of hearing about it. That's why they left. They didn't leave because they was hurt and hurt about your reaction to how they did you. They left because they was sick of hearing it, hearing what you had to say, and they wanted to go out there and keep having fun without you seeing it. They didn't want you to say, how could you have fun after you just abused me? So that's why they walked out that door on those weekends. They had the time of their life as if they never did you wrong. I used to find out things about the narcissist, like, wow, they was turning up, having a good old time, all this. I said, after they ripped me off, robbed me, and we had a fight that same day, then they out there having a grand old time. That you could only do that to somebody you don't see as a person. That's the only way you could do that. Hi, Anita. Oh, that's Onita. Hi, Anita. So, who's Conja? Conja? So, just give up, y'all. Just give up. It's not going to be easy. It's not easy because the narcissist trains you to think there's always hope. There's a little spark there. See, can't you see it? That's what they say. Stop accepting the sparks. Shut the little tiny sparks down. Say no more. It's all or nothing. And the moment you say that to the narcissist, I could tell you right now, they're going for a big discard. Because they're going to know that you have them figured out. If you say all or nothing, they're going to know you have awakened from the illusion. And they know it's almost impossible to put you back under the illusion of thinking you're a person and that you matter a little bit. That you're not even going to fall for that. So they might as well go ahead and then make you less than a person. You ain't nothing but a neighbor in their neighborhood. That's how low they'll take you then. They'll take you to the point where you ain't nothing but a neighbor walking up and down the street. Even though you got a long history with them of illusions. History of illusions. You don't have no real history with the narc. You have history of illusions. The apologies, the hugs, the kisses, the gifts, it was all fake. Except that none of it was real. Only thing that's real is the damage that they left you with. That's it. That is it. Because your body's still affected by illusions. Illusions can still harm your mental health and your body. So the only thing that's real is the aftermath of that they left you with. Everything else was nothing but an illusion. Right down to when they introduced you to their friends and their family. No. When they said, this is my girl, no, you was not. This is my property. That's what they really said. That's how they really felt. I told y'all it was going to be a trigger warning. Now, another disturbing truth I got to head on out about the narcissist. Okay? The narcissist has been hiding stuff from you from day one. Not since the discard. People love to say, when they started to discard me, I found out that they was doing this. Look, they been hiding stuff from you. They hid things about their past that you needed to know. They hid things about their character, their dirty ways. They hid that from you. They hid stuff from the moment they met you. They knew if they told you about some of those things, you would know who the hell they are. They have been hiding from day one. Long as you realize this, you will stop glamorizing the honeymoon phase. You will stop saying, well, things were good. No, things were never good because it was all deception. They never ever showed their true self. They hid some parts of themselves that was toxic from you purposely, like hide your flaws till after the wedding, like Minerva did in Cinderella. That's exactly what they were doing. You never had a honeymoon phase. The honeymoon phase does not exist unless you are in love. It is true love. There was no in love. All you were in was the tricking phase, where they were tricking you to be their trick. Yeah, that's all it was. The first year was them testing to find out what tricks will work on you the best. That's it. That's it. They were learning what spell work to do on you through learning you. You thought you were being romanticized, wooed. No, they were practicing their spell work, their charm spell works, till they found the ones that worked the best on you. They knew they could always use to keep you from putting 2 feet out the door, so that you always pull your feet back in. And normally the charms are on things that you needed support in. So, one way to break free from the narcissist is stop needing any support in areas that you gave them the right to support you in. The fake support. Like, oh, in the beginning, oh, I want to support your dancing dreams. They showed up, but did you ever notice they never really cheered for you? See, the narcissist has ways to show you they was fake. If you just look real closely, you'll see they were. They're at your dance rehearsal, but they're not really cheering you on. They're not really saying, I'm proud of you. They're not really telling people how good you are as a dancer, but they're just there in the body. That's it. Victims of narcissists have to stop thinking so much of very small actions that the narcissists do. Stop thinking that their presence is enough. Stop thinking that. They want you to think that. They need you to think that way. That way you never live a fulfilling life. And let me tell you, when you accept that their presence is enough, you will start to accept a lot less in all areas of your life. This is why after you're with the narcissist for a while, your whole life is in ruins. What you allow them to do to you, you will allow things that the same stuff to happen to you in other areas of your life. Once you distance yourself from them, you start to take back the power and power over your entire life. All right, y'all. I have to get ready to go. I had a nice talk with y'all. I got to go to this event. Have a wonderful week, y'all. I'll see y'all soon. I hope I see y'all on my Nebula Ty channel and my lifestyle channel. Bye, everybody.